Good morning. Happy Friday. Good morning to you.
Let QVZ
And
help you
how
fall
do
for your
you do? Good morning, good morning, good morning to you. Happy Friday. I hope everybody's doing well today. I'm doing fabulous. Doing fabulous. There's Riaz. How you doing, honey? Happy Friday, my love. Hey, Addie Grace. Happy Friday, honey. Are you in school or you're off for the winter, the storms and things that are coming? We're getting a winter storm here too tomorrow and Sunday and Monday. We're getting the ice storm, which I'm not looking forward to. We had the last time I was in an ice storm, it was in 2002. You probably weren't even born. Ah, there's my Tina. Mwah. How are you doing, my lovey? How are you today? Are we good to? I hope that the falling pink stars are okay for you today. Because I don't want anything to disrupt you. Nothing. Hey there. Hi, Gracie. How are you doing, honey? There's my Lori Boo. Hi, babe. My babe. My boo boo. Yes, you were not born yet. I know. I know. Yes, you're out because of the weather. Yes, 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 yes. Well, thank God. I just talked to my sister. My sister lives in Chicago. And she said schools were canceled there too, which I was shocked. When I lived in Chicago, when I was a wee little girl, and we had a snowstorm, a blizzard that covered the cars. You couldn't see anything. I still had to go to school. We did not get off. Ah, oh my goodness. 2 generators and plenty of gas. Yes. Well, I'm in an apartment, so I don't have a generator, but I have one of those Halo blocks that I can plug things in. So it's in my car now because we use it in the car. If we keep it in the car for emergencies. So I'm going to bring that up tonight and make sure it's fully charged. And then we'll have that. So we'll have, yeah. So yeah. So there is that. Yes, my darlings. So how is everybody otherwise on this Friday? I'm good, Gracie. I'm doing well, honey. I am doing well. I just had to put somebody in check, and I hate when I have to do that, but it had to be done. So, yeah. So, but yes, it's a cold day here. Well, not really, not right now. The calm before the storm. It's always warm before the storm comes. So, we have some slight rain today. It's in the 40s. And then it will be it looks like it's going to snow right now, but it's not cold enough. Not cold. Oh, thank you, my boo boo. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Thank you, honey. You're so precious. You're so sweet. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. I love it. I love it. So, yes. Okay, the chickens will have to be put up for a couple of days. Yes, they're not going to like it. Right. Well, I'm sure they can't function in that cold. I know. Happy Friday. Thank you, honey. Thank you, honey. So, yeah, let's see. Let's get Yappy to where Yappy's looking at the paper. So, yes. But, yeah, Tina, it's crazy, this weather, right? We haven't had an ice storm, like I was saying, since 2002 here in that I recall here in Chicago, here in North Carolina. I've been here for 24 years. That in 2002, that ice storm, oh my God. Schools were closed for 5 days. There was no power, I think, for 2 days, if I can remember, because back then I was living with relatives before we got our place. And we had just moved here like a month or so prior. So, yeah, it was interesting. It was interesting. So, yes. Yes, yes, yes. The breeds you have, yes, they don't free. Okay, you do. I know. I know. What breed of chickens? What do they look like, Tina? What's their colors? What colors chickens are they? What do their feathers look like? I'm always amazed by all the different varieties of chickens that people have. Good morning, Shelly. How are you doing, honey? Nice to see you. I hope you're staying warm. I hope you're staying warm. So, yes, healing hearts. Healing hearts. So, yeah. Oh, good. Yeah, that is Gracie. Lori and Amanda is Gracie. Yes. Good morning, Shelly Boo. Freezing. I know, Shelly. Freezing. Freezing. It is all over. But like I was saying here right now, it's the calm before the storm. So it's like in the 40s right now. I just hung up from my sister in Chicago where it's below zero there. I forgot what it is below zero, but it's below zero. And my sister's turning 80 this year. And so I'm like, please do not go out. And she has some health limitations. And I'm like, do not leave your house. And she's like, no, I'm not. And I'm like, good, don't. But right now, yeah, we have an ice storm warning. These conditions are expected by 1:00 p.m. Saturday, which is tomorrow. Now, my daughter has to go to work tomorrow. Now, in the morning, I'll be able to take her. But if the ice storm starts at 1, she doesn't get off, I think, until 2:33 in the afternoon. I am not going to pick her up. Somebody will have to bring her home because I will not drive in that. In the roads are they put the brine and stuff down on the roads here, but where I live in this complex, they put salt down like 2 days ago. That's already washed away, right? They don't give a damn about us, and I cannot go and fall. So, and yeah, so that will not be happening. I will not be driving anywhere. My daughter will have to get home. So yeah. Backyard chicken mixed chickens. Okay, several heat and cold resistant birds who have mixed. Wow, it feels like 11. Yes, Shelly. Hi, Tanya. Oh, we love you, Tanya, so much, so much. Thank you, my love. Thank you, Tanya, my darling. My darling Tanya. So yes, it's 38 right now. It's 38 right now. It's supposed to be, well, actually, no, I take that back. It's 47. This is going to be the warmest it's going to be today. And then tomorrow, though, it's going to take a plummet. So tomorrow it'll only be in the 30s, and then Sunday also. But Sunday's 100% of this ice storm on Sunday. And it's like 65% tomorrow because it won't be an all day situation, but it will start later. I'm hoping it starts later than early. I hope it's not going to start at 1 p.m. I hope it won't start until after so that I can pick up Zoe and bring her home. So that would be, and that's what she said. She's like, Mommy, I hope you can bring me home. And I'm like, I hope I can too. You know, I don't want her to have to be waiting for somebody or any of that, you know, like at all. So yes. Yes. Tanya, you're amazing. So yes, green eggs and ham for dinner. Yes. Green eggs and ham, I am. Sam, I am. Sam, I am green eggs and ham. So yes, I love the colored eggs. You know, I love the green eggs and the blue eggs. When you get those, the pink eggs. I just love that variety of eggs. And sometimes I know that one of somebody who I watch on YouTube, she buys this certain kind of egg. She lives in California. So whenever she goes to get the eggs, I don't know if they're the happy eggs or whichever ones. I used to buy happy eggs. I don't anymore. I used to buy Vital Farms, and I haven't bought those in a while either. And whenever she buys the eggs, usually she gets a whole carton. So she went to buy eggs, and the carton of eggs was, she noticed that when she got home, I don't know if no, when she got to the register, I guess it was broken or something, and one of the eggs was broken or whatever. When the lady opened it to make sure the register, so she said no. She called the clerk and said, "Please bring us another dozen eggs." So that person picked up the eggs. She never looked at the eggs. So when she got home, it was a dozen of blue eggs. So yeah, it was a dozen of blue eggs, and that's what she wanted in the first place. Ah, your neighbor has the most beautiful eggs ever. You jelly, you jelly. Yes, you were supposed to, oh, go to a choir thing today to practice for the choral fest, but it got canceled because, right, it's so cold. Yeah, Addie. I think your school is on here, but I noticed I didn't see a lot of cars. When I dropped my daughter off to work, she works directly across the street from her alma mater, the high school that she graduated from. And behind where she works is middle school, and then up the road is the elementary school. So they're all in the vicinity of where we live, and especially where her job is. And when I was leaving from dropping her off, passing the middle school, there weren't a lot of cars in the parking lot as far as the teachers go. And that parking lot is always packed. So I'm like, okay, a lot of people are not there today. But I have a feeling they won't be going to school on Monday because it's going to be very, very cold and still residual from the ice. So I'm sure school will be canceled Monday. I don't know about the rest of the week, though, but I'm sure Monday school will definitely be canceled. Definitely. I'm glad you're doing good, Riaz. My love, my musical genius, Riaz. Yes, John. I did call you over, John. I did call you. I always call you over, John. Rock you like a hurricane. Yeah. Rock you like a hurricane. Have an amazing day, Shelly. Stay safe, honey. I love you plenty, and I thank you so much for coming. I thank you so much, honey. Stay warm. Stay warm. Yes, yes. Tina says, John, give Fatima a big hug from her, and from me too, and from me too. Yes, you hope you don't have to go to school on Monday. I hope not either, Addie. I hope not either. Yeah, it's supposed to walk. Oh, yes, the dog. The dog is walking you, John. I saw that. That dog said, you don't know what you're doing. I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what to do. I'm going to walk myself. That's what that dog said. The cutest little dog. What is the dog's name, John? I think I missed that. What's the dog's name? Much love, Shelly, my boo. Much love, honey. Much love. I appreciate you. Good morning, Lawless, my love. How are you doing today, honey? It's so good to see you as always. As always. How is the fam? Lawless said, good day, Yappy. How's the fam? How's the fam doing? We're getting bracing for an ice storm here, Lawless, tomorrow. So we will have an ice storm. I don't know what that means in terms of me being here on this platform because we might lose power tomorrow or definitely Sunday. We will probably lose power maybe tomorrow night into Sunday. I'm praying that we don't. The last ice storm that we had here that I can recall was 2002. And I've been here 24 years. 2002 was the year that I moved to North Carolina from Phoenix, Arizona. And yeah, that was rough. That was a rough one. I mean, everything was closed down for about 5 days. The schools were closed for 5 days. Yeah, it was scary because you cannot walk. And now I was younger then. I'm not young anymore. So yeah, I was in my 30s when I moved here. And so yeah, no, I cannot go out and skate. My sister told me put on my roller skates. I mean my ice skates. So yeah. Cold as ice, cold as ice. Ice, ice, baby. Do 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 do. You are cold as ice. I don't want to sacrifice my love. All the rock songs this morning. Hello, Glenn. Good morning, my dear Glenn. How are you doing today, my love? So yes. There goes that song. There it goes. There it goes. You know, I know all the songs, Lawless. I know all the rock. I know all of them. I know them all. I know them all. Ah, thank you, Lawless, honey. My honey. So, yes. Ah, you're going to play that song in a minute, Glenn said. Glenn said he's going to play that song in a minute. Well, you know, I can't play anything here because you know they got me when I was singing the Christmas songs and I sang "Rocking Around the Christmas Tree." Oh, they copyrighted me for that, and my video was demonetized. And I'm like, but I used the karaoke, so you will never hear music on my channel ever again. Not ever. You will hear me singing with no music. So yes. Ah. Yes. Well, yes, Flawless, but I had it was the karaoke music in the background for that song. They didn't ding me for I sang two songs that day. They didn't ding me for the first one, but they dinged me for dinged me for the rocking around the Christmas tree. Yeah, they did. And I said, but that was karaoke. You know, I used the karaoke app to sing it. Nope. So yeah, so they copyrighted me, and yes, and they do that for singing sometimes. I told you one of my friends played the happy birthday song. It was the dog or something's birthday. She had done a live stream and she did the happy birthday song. I think she was singing it as well, and they dinged her, but they dinged her, I think, for the music, not for the singing. But you know, happy birthday. That's why I don't sing it here because whenever you're anywhere and people sing happy birthday, oh, they want their money. That song is not free. That's why when you go to a restaurant, they don't sing that song. They make their own version of it. You know, they're like, happy birthday to you. Da 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 da. They don't sing the actual happy birthday song because it's copyrighted. It's so crazy. It's so crazy. But everybody wants to make a buck. Your brother keeps asking to go outside and play in the snow. And me and my mom keep having to explain to him that it's way too cold for that. Yes. Because you know you can get frostbite. He can get frostbitten. So you got to watch him and make sure he doesn't sneak out and do that. Yeah, because you have to be wrapped up. Your nose can be anything that's open, your ears, your nose, you know, your face, your hands, especially your head. You know, you have to it's very limited time out in the cold. I'm just grateful that when the storm hits tomorrow, hopefully my daughter will be home before it hits, and then we don't leave our house again until Wednesday. She doesn't go back to work until Wednesday, and I'm grateful for that because I'm not going out. You know, I'm not. There's just no way. There's just no way. You know, absolutely no way. So yes. So, but yes, my dear. Yep. That's the crazy thing. With the cold weather, the crazy thing. Yes, it is crazy, Lawless. It is. It's just nuts. You know, it is nuts. True, true, true. So, what has everybody got going on this weekend who doesn't have impending inclement weather? What you doing without the inclement weather? Lawless, is there basketball tomorrow? Is there basketball tomorrow? John says, if I would get monetized, I will have to delete maybe 10% or more of your videos, especially the new one song. Yes. Yes, John, you probably will. You know, if you're singing your own stuff, it'll be okay. But if you're singing like covers of something, you will have to. And yeah, you will. And you will lose those watch time hours. So just beware of that. You will lose the watch time hours. You know, you will. And prior to getting monetized, you know how we've all been doing the silent live streams has not affected me. Tiff has a video that's going viral right now, Tiff's Take, with her doing the silent live streams before her 3,000, her first tier of monetization, and her YouTube saying, no, we're not going to monetize you. Come back and see us next month. And it's because of the silent live stream. So be very careful. I never did silent live streams before I got my 3,000 or my 4,000. That was back in August. I didn't know anything about silent live streams at that time, but I've heard of other people who were doing those, like on Restream and StreamYard and Prism and different things, and they were not being monetized. And there are a lot of people here you would be surprised to know who have, it's taken them like maybe 3 times to get 3,000 hours before they were monetized. So just beware of that. If that's where you're headed and that's where you want to go and you're not monetized yet, there are certain things that you don't want to do. Sleeping live streams, absolutely not. Silent live streams, do not do those. And also shorts. I did shorts, but shorts do not help you get monetized. I hope you know that. A lot of people don't know that. Unless you get over 3 million views on 3 shorts or 10 million views on 1 short, or whatever equals 10 million views, it will not monetize you. So just be aware of that, you know. And most people think, oh, I went viral because I got 1,000 views and this and that. That's not viral. The definition of going viral is anything from 500,000 views to over 1 million views. That is the official definition of going viral. Now, for me, if I get 8,000 views or something, that's viral. If I get 30 views, that's viral. Let's face it. Let's face it, right? But that is not going viral. It's not. So you just have to be aware of those things when you're wanting to monetize yourself for certain platforms. You know, you just have to be aware of that, you know, because you're thinking that, oh, I'm doing this and I'm going to go viral. No, honey, you're not. You're not going viral. Now, on YouTube, there are a lot of people that hit over 100,000 on a video and you get monetized like that, right? Because 100,000 views or whatever will give you, my God, 2,700 watch time hours or something like that. I was watching a lady, she had a video that went, it was 100 and something thousand. She ended up getting 2,700 or 2,600 watch time hours, and that made her viral like immediately, right? But that doesn't happen to, I mean, that made her monetize immediately. That doesn't happen to everybody. So you just have to be aware, you know, you just have to be aware because YouTube, there's no rhyme or rhythm to how this platform works. And they have the right to say yes or no to anything here. You know, this is not ours. This belongs to YouTube. So we have to remember that. So we do. Peace and light, my primo, my love, love, love. I know no more. Yes, W to Tiff. W Tiff, she's got, I think, maybe over 7,000 views or more on that video that she made. So yeah, you know, and it was good that she made the video and gave the information to people. You know, it was good that she decided to share that and not gatekeep that, right? That she shared, because you don't want to see other people go down that same rabbit hole. You know, if one of us learns something, we need to share it, right? Share it, because we want to see everybody grow and everybody build their community. That's what it's all about. So yes. Yes. Yeah, cover songs and new title tracks. Right. Okay, you use tools. You just got to notice that you hit the hour time. Now you just need to get 1,000 subs. Okay. Awesome. That's awesome. All right, John. Well, you know what you got to do, John. The formula is there for you. I cracked the code, but I didn't make up the formula, right? 3 hours of live streaming, whether it be consecutive or 3 separate hours a day, 6 days a week for 3.5 months, you will get your 1,000 subs way before that, and you will be monetized. So that's what you got to work on now. You know, you have to have that, and vertical, not on your laptop like I'm doing right now. It must be vertical live stream, vertical. That is what grows you. That is what pushes you out into the algorithm for people to see you all over the place, and especially at certain times of day. Now, for me, this time of day was perfect for me, but I notice a lot of my friends here on this platform have gone from maybe 3,000 subs to 4,000 subs in like 2 weeks because they go late at night. like at midnight or something like that. And I'm not up at that time. And that's when the freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. That's when the freaks are out. I am not on this platform when the freaks are out. But who knows? I might have to. I might have to lay in my bed and turn the lights down low, dim the lights, and do a live stream. Because I mean, what is going on with YouTube? Primo's dying. Primo's dying. What is going on here, YouTube? What is going on? I love me some Houdini, Primo. Some Houdini, baby. So, yes. The freaks come out at night. You don't know what I'm talking about? Google is your friend. Google is your friend. Oh, my goodness. The freaks are out during the day, too. To be fair, they are, Primo. They definitely are. But they're even more out in the bewitching hours after midnight. The freaks are definitely out. And I don't have the wherewithal to be dealing with all of that. Because, you know, now. You know, the Bronx will be out. The Bronx will be in full effect after midnight. If I didn't have to get up on Saturday mornings to take my daughter to work, I would definitely do midnight lives. I would do a midnight live tonight, and I would do one tomorrow. Now, maybe I'll do a midnight live tomorrow because I don't know if my power is going to go out on Sunday, or my power might even go out tomorrow night. I don't know. So maybe I'll do a midnight live vertical on my phone because hopefully I won't get any interruptions on my phone at that hour. So I might do that. You'll be in La La Land, Primo, so you'll be sleeping. You won't be there. It won't be too late. It'll be 9 p.m. where Lawless is, but Lawless might be live himself. But I might go live at midnight tomorrow night. Wait, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Maybe I need to put on a wig and come as somebody else. Be a different persona after midnight. Late night lunacy. Late night lunacy, Primo. The freaks come out. They do come out, Lawless. The freaks come out at night. Yes, they do. John put up the official video for the freaks come out at night. The freaks come out at night. The freaks come out. The freaks come out. The freaks come out at night. I love it. I love it. I love it. So yes, let's see. Let's pull that up. I'm going to pull it up, but of course I don't have any sound on because we're not doing that. I have learned my lesson. YouTube is not going to mess with me again on that. I mean, I use karaoke and YouTube monetize my video for karaoke. Like YouTube, what? Get it together, YouTube. Get it together. So let's see. Here goes some Houdini. There they go. They just got off the bus, doing their thing. They're doing their thing. They're on tour. They're on tour. They're doing their thing, baby. Oh, I love me some Houdini. I loved Houdini in the 80s. Houdini, Run DMC. Yes, yes, yes. Curtis Blow. You know, those are my peeps. Those are my peeps. I love mornings too, Primo. I love mornings too. Lorianne says, I'm gonna be a freak. I know we have to do it at night since we letting all the other ladies be freaks and come out at night, scantily clad in their beds, talking and doing the things and just growing their channels. Well, why not? Why not? I'm not hating. I'm not mad. I'm not mad at that. I'm going to do it too. Oh my God. Yes, Primo, in your habitat, in your habitat. I love that photo, Primo. I love it. I love it. I love it. So, yes. Lorianne says, just wait, guys. Just wait. Just wait. Yeah, we got to start juicing it up over here. We got to start juicing it up. We got to start doing some stuff. The views are lackluster. Lackluster for us. It's like the people who show a little something and do something. Their channels are just growing. And that's nice little, your girl next door over here. Yeah, what's happening over here? Ain't nothing happening. So we got to spice it up. We got to spice this thing up. I love me some spicy food, Primo. I love me some spice. I'm gonna have to add some jalapenos and habaneros and stuff to this thing. That's what we're gonna have to do. Got to mix it up. Got to mix it up. Ah, you have some plantain. Some plantain. If I ever hear anybody on this platform, listen to me now. Listen, if you're in earshot, listen to Lexi and listen to Primo. Listen to Lexi. Don't you ever say that you're having plantains. It's not plantain from the mountain. It ain't no plantain. It's plantain. Plantain. No plantain. And if you're Puerto Rican or Mexican or Dominican and you come on here talking about some plantain, oh, I'm going to zap you. I'm going to zap you because you know better. You know better. You know better. My Boricuas know better. I hate when people come to the States and they get so, refined. And it's like, even though Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory, it's a Commonwealth. And they get so refined. And it's like, oh, we had plantains. You didn't have no freaking ass plantains. You had plantain, plátano, maduro. You didn't have no plantain. I can't stand that. I can't stand that. Primo says, no. Oh, Lorianne says she's too innocent. She's too innocent. Primo said, cielos mejor lo dicen bien. Lo dicen bien. John says, I'm a freak at night when I'm playing my music. Get it, John. Get it, John. Zap. I'm a zap him. I'm a zap him, boo. So I'm teaching you, boo, in Oregon. And I'm sure you have Caesar, right? Caesar better not be saying plantain because I'm gonna come over there and zap him. It's plantain. Plantain. Play this back. It's plantain. Oh, a chicken Caesar salad for lunch. I love that, Prima. I haven't had one in a while. So I would love to have one of those. Zoe and I, next time we do groceries, I might get some stuff to make some chicken Caesar. You know what I want, Prima? A chicken Caesar wrap. Chicken Caesar wrap. Yes. She said, John. Yes, now you know. The news you need to know, Lawless. That's what you get here from Lexi and Yappy. It's the things you need, the news you need to know. The news you need to know. It's not plantain from the mountain. It's plantain. A plátano. Maduro. Not no plantain. Or just call it a damn banana. Yes, grilled chicken, lettuce, kale, cilantro, croutons, mozzarella, shredded cheese, and cherry tomatoes. Ooh, well, that's a different kind of Caesar because none of those things belong in the Caesar salad, Primo, except for the croutons and the chicken. If you're having a chicken Caesar, tomatoes are not in a Caesar salad, and neither is mozzarella cheese. So that was your version of a Caesar. That was your version of a Caesar, and I love it. Sounds so. And kale. Kale is also not in a Caesar. I love it. A Caesar is romaine lettuce, some not mozzarella, some parm, right? Some shredded, grated parm. Now the dressing for, and do you all know where the Caesar salad originated? The Caesar salad is Mexican, if you didn't know. A Caesar salad was born and made in Mexico. It's Mexican. So for those of you who didn't know, there's some other news that you need to know. And you could Google it because I'm not wrong. Caesar salad was born in Mexico. Hi there. Julian. How are you doing, my love? It's so good to see you, honey. Happy 2026. I hope you are doing Absolutely fan-freaking-tastic. Fan-freaking-tastic. Yes, Primo, put up the Mexico flag. Avocados from Mexico. Primo knows I can't stand commercials, but I know all the commercials. Ah, ah, oh, God. You improvised. You improvised. I love it, Primo. Nothing wrong with improvising. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Add your own little flair to the Caesar salad. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ah, ah, I know. You love the ads, but don't watch TV, and I can't stand the ads, and I know all of them. I know them all, and I can't stand them. Ah, but they pay the bills, so I must love them. I refrain from using that language here on YouTube. I love the ads. Ads, you say? Make sure you all are watching my ads during this live stream. Make sure you're watching them. Make sure you're watching the ads during this live stream. Let's not get it twisted, okay? Let's not get it twisted. Watch these ads. When you're watching my videos, watch the ads, okay? Watch them. Make sure you watch them. Too funny. See, there's an ad right now playing on my video. See, there's an ad. There's an ad. And it says skip. So we're not going to skip. We're going to wait a minute. Yeah, so this is playing on my live stream right now, this ad. So, and there we go. The ad is over. And there I am. So, yes. Ah. Oh. Speaking of that, Primo, you ever watch a show called, yes, Patty's Mexican Table? I love Patty, Primo. I love her so much. And she goes to all the different regions in Mexico. I love Patty and her husband and the kids. Love them. Love Patty. But she lives in the States. Yeah, I love her. I love her. Patty Hinich. Patty Hinich. Yes, the wheels and gears have fallen off for me. Oh no, but you're limping and licking my wounds and moving on. I'm so sorry, Julianne. Yes, honey. You know, it'll get better. It will get better. It will get better, right? Because it definitely can't get worse. So we're going to just throw that out the window. It will get better. It will get better. And you know, I'm sending you so much. Like, yes, this too shall pass. I'm sending you so much love because been there, done all of that and more. And I'm still dealing with it right now, you know, but I never let them see me sweat. I never let anybody see me sweat. But there's a lot of stuff I'm dealing with behind the scenes. Primo knows, you know, we talk and my Lorianne knows things, but I can't let that take me over, right? You know, we just can't. We just have to keep moving forward. You know, when we open our eyes every day, that's a new chance. It's a new day. It's a new dawn. And I'm feeling good. Little Nina Simone in the building. Nina Simone is from North Carolina, if you didn't know, where I am currently. So, yes. So, yes, Julie, you know, Julianne, I'm sending you so much love, honey. So much love. Always, always, always. So much love. And I pray for everybody here. You know, a lot of us don't believe in prayer. I do. Even though I do my tarot cards and my oracle and my pendulum and all the things, I am a Catholic girl through and through. And my religion has never let me down, and my faith has never let me down. And I pray incessantly. The first thing I do when I get up in the morning is pray. I cannot get on my knees, however, because I have osteoarthritis. I'm not trying to do that. But I do pray incessantly every single day for each and every one of us here. You know, for each and every one of us here. I do. I do. And I hope you all accept that. You know, that I do. I pray for everyone who I love and everyone who loves me and my daughter every single day. Every single day. So, yes, I am everyday people. Yeah, yeah. Different strokes for different folks. And so on and so on and dooby dooby doo. Yes, a little Sly Stone in the building. Thanks to Primo. Or what's the other group that sings that song too? They sing a version of that song, Everyday People. Um, from the 90s. I can't think of it right now. Somebody tell me. Somebody tell me. Oh, Primo says yes. Haas avocados, mission tortillas, arrested development. Thank you, Primo. Primo always has to come to my rescue because my 62 almost year old brain. I get these little brain farts and I know exactly what I want to say, but it doesn't come to me until minutes later. But Primo helped me out, so we didn't have to wait for my brain to catch up to my thoughts. Arrested development. Yes, I love their version too, Primo. So yeah, you're welcome, Julianne. I love you plenty, honey. I truly do. No BS. I truly do. And I pray that everything goes well, and it will. It will. That positivity, just think positive. And every morning you open your eyes, thank the spirit and the guides and everybody. Yes, because everything is going to get better. Nothing lasts forever, right? So we go through these moments, but then they're just fleeting. They go away. And then we'll be looking back and laughing at, remember that time and so was going on and we got through it. So yeah. So yeah. Yes, they gave it a reggae twist, a little reggae twist, a little reggae twist. Hi, who's me, Fa? How are you doing, my love? So yes. Yes, the Haas avocados and the mission tortillas and the tahine and the sazon. Yes. Sponsors. Yes. Sponsors for Patty Hinich, right? Yeah, Patty gets a lot of sponsors on her Mexican table, and it comes on still. I mean, she used to be big on PBS, but now it comes on the Tastemade channel. So if you have the Roku app, you don't need the Roku device. You can get the Roku app on your Fire Stick, and you will find Patty Hinich there. Yeah, 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 yeah. I love Patty's show. I love when she goes to all the different regions of Mexico, and she's such a beautiful soul. She meets with all the people, no matter what, and talks to them and listens to their stories and of the foods that they make and everything. It's amazing. I've learned so much from watching Patty. Learned so much. Learned so much. Yes. And far as Patty, I always would laugh how, if not her own cooking during her travels, where she'd eat after every first bite, she would say, always, right? Female, she does. She eats. She's like, this is so good. She always does, and I love that about her because she's got that punk. She's never going to say, "Ooh, I don't like this," or not. No, she's so kind, and genuine. She's a genuine soul, and I love her. I love her, and I love how she includes her boys. Her boys are all born here in the US and everything, but she includes her heritage in everything that she does and shares it with her boys. And they cook with her and they eat all the things and they love all the things. And I love that. And I love when she goes to Mexico and she takes her team, how she's all about her team and making sure that they're fed and everything is going on. And I love that about Patty. I love that about her. There used to be a lady, she was a Boricua, Primo. She had a show and she used to say, Bon provecho, bon provecho. What was her name? She was amazing. I loved her show on PBS. I loved her show. Yes, Patty is very quirky. Patty is very quirky. Buen provecho. And I loved that show. And I can't think of her name. Let me see. I'm going to pull it out right now. Let's see if it gives me her. No, it's not giving me her. It's not giving me her. It's giving me somebody named Michelle Bernstein, and that is not who that is. I'm going to find it, though. I'm going to find her because she was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And she always said that in all of her shows. That was her catchphrase all the time. No, not Michelle. No, her name is not Michelle. I'm going to find out who it is. I'm going to find out who it is. But that's not her. Yeah, I'm going to find out. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. It's going to come to me. Of course, they give Patty. It's not Patty. Yeah, it's going to come to me. In the middle of the night, it's going to come to me. In the middle of the freaking night, it's going to come to me. Because they're showing everybody but this woman, and she was amazing. She was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And it's not Patty. They keep going to Patty, but it's not Patty. So, yeah, I'm going to find out because she was Boricua. She was not Mexican. Daisy, no, not Daisy Martinez. No, not Daisy. I don't think it was Daisy Martinez. I don't think so. I don't think so. Let me see. Let me see. I don't know why she's not the first person that doesn't come up, though. I don't know why. I don't know why she's not the first person that doesn't come up. So, yeah, but it'll come to me because she's Puerto Rican and I love her. I've loved her for years and years and years, and I just cannot think of her name right now. I just cannot think of her name right now. But it is not Patty. It's not Michelle. It's not Daisy. I don't think it's Daisy. Maybe it's Daisy Martinez. I don't know. But that doesn't sound familiar to me. But it could be. It could be. Yes, Daisy is Boricua. Yes. But let me see. Maybe it's Daisy. Maybe so. Maybe so. It just doesn't ring a bell to me. For some reason, I thought her name was something different. Let me see. Maybe it is Daisy. Because, yeah, she's a New Yorican. It must be Daisy, Primo. Could be Daisy. Could be Daisy. Daisy said that at every show. Buen provecho. Yeah, so I guess it is Daisy, Primo. I apologize. Yes, it's Daisy. It's Daisy. I don't know why that just sounded so weird to me because I don't remember me saying Daisy. But yes, you know what? When you said Daisy Martinez, the first thing that pops in my mind is Daisy from Oprah. Daisy that used to cook for Oprah, and it wasn't her. So that's what I was thinking of. But yes, you are right. Daisy Martinez. Yes, Daisy Martinez. Hey, Story, my boo. How are you, honey? So yes. Oh, is it in Illinois also? A food truck restaurant? Yes. I didn't know that. Yeah. Yeah. And sometimes Primo, you have so many that are, and Gracie says hi, and Primo says hi. You have a lot of people that buy Starry. I love you so much. Have an amazing weekend, my love. Love you plenty. I thank you for always popping in. I love you. I'm so glad to see you, Starry. Starry has been with me for a long time. So happy to see her. She's such a beautiful soul. Beautiful young lady. Um, but yes, that show from Daisy was amazing on PBS. Amazing because she cooked the things that we like, right, Primo, and the things that we know. And I always love that. I always love that. Patty does her Mexican stuff, which is a lot of stuff that I don't know. Some things that I do and a lot of things that I don't. But yeah, I love Daisy. Love Daisy. A New Yorican like me, a New Yorican. So yes. Yes, yes, yes. I love these memories. These memories. I love them. I love them, love them. So yes, Mexican Made Easy. Yes, that's another good show. Uh-huh. Mexican Made Easy. I love that show too, Primo. Yeah, yeah. And all the things on HGTV. I mean, not HGTV, on the Food Channel, right? The Food Network and the Cooking Channel. It was the Cooking Channel and the Food Network. I don't think they have the Cooking Channel anymore. I think they turned that over like it's Discovery or they made some of the channel with it. But the Cooking Channel was amazing because you got a lot more shows from different regions on the Cooking Channel. And I love the Cooking Channel more so than the Food Network. But I love the Food Network. I do. And I know they're changing and evolving, canceling a lot of things. I think the kitchen is being canceled now and stuff. I used to only watch that every single day. Reed Drummond, yes, every single day. Food Network. That's the only thing I used to watch besides General Hospital. But now I watch YouTube and General Hospital. Ah, Chopped. Yeah, I'm not a Chopped fan, but I watch it. I watch it. Yes, is the judges cannot be pleased. They're never pleased, Primo, never in unison. Right, no matter what you cook and how you cook for them, they are never pleased. They are not. They're not. They're not. You know what I used to always love? Master Chef. Love Master Chef. Used to love that show. What am I doing today, Gracie? I don't know yet. When I get off of here, I have a lot of things that I need to do because we have an ice storm coming and I need to like clean out my refrigerator and things like that before the power goes out. I don't want to have that my refrigerator gross when the power goes out. So I need to clean my fridge out. I need to wash dishes and do a lot of things so I can have all that done. So this way, if we lose power, I don't have to worry about it. So those are some of the things that I probably will do today. Probably will do today in preparation for tomorrow and getting the garbage together so that my daughter and I could take it out in the morning when I take her to work because we won't be able to do anything when we get home tomorrow night. We'll be homebound for the next 3 days, and I'm fine with that. And I don't know, like I said, I'm praying that the power doesn't go out, but if it does, I want to be prepared. So I need to make sure that I have all my candles around and stuff like that, batteries and different things. So that's what I'll be doing today when I get off here. Yes, Primo, definitely will keep safe and warm this weekend, most definitely. Yes, Julianne, we're having an ice storm heading our way here to the Carolinas. We haven't had one, my God, that I recall. If we had one, we didn't have it here in Charlotte since 2002 when I first moved here. I've been here 24 years. And it was devastating. Everything closed down for 5 days, no school, there was no power for a couple of days. Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot. Now, growing up in the Virgin Islands, I'm used to no power. I'm used to that. That doesn't faze me. I lived through Hurricane Hugo in 1988, 1988, 1989, 88 or 89 with no power for one whole year. And we had no phone service for, I think, 8 months. So that was nothing. That was nothing. The power goes off every day in the Virgin Islands. So that's nothing. People here can't deal with it. I'm used to that. That doesn't faze me at all. But because it's wintertime, it's cold, so we just have to take precautions. And I'm just glad that my mother's not here because it would be hard for her, to make sure that she's warm and comfortable, So yes. Yes, I will, Gracie. Thank you, honey. I will. I will keep warm. I will. So yeah. Too much salt and too little pepper. They always have something to say, right, Primo? Always, always have something to say. And the thing is, they give them the worst ingredients to work with. I mean, stuff that half the time they don't even know how to use it. And you only get like what, 30 minutes or something to make a meal. And they are really, they're so talented, those chefs, right? They're so talented. And they get chopped in a minute. Chopped, chopped, you got to go. No, they don't appreciate any of it. Any of it. Ah, it's so funny. I know, me too, Julianne. And the thing about it is, we everything in this apartment is electric, so we don't have gas stoves or gas heat or any. A lot of people here in the Carolinas do. We don't. Everything here is electric. So if the power goes out, we cannot cook. Our food and our freezers and our fridges are compromised. So yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And I'm somebody that is very paycheck to paycheck. I get paid once a month because I'm on disability. My daughter gets paid every 2 weeks and barely anything. So to lose food and everything during that is a devastating thing for us. That will be devastating. So I'm just praying. That's why I want to clean the fridge and do all that and clean out my freezer, make sure everything is packed in there as good as it can be. I did buy an extra bag of ice, so if the power goes out and I need to put the ice in the cooler and put some things in the cooler, I will, or put things outside because it'll be that cold. I could put things out on my porch in a bag, and leave them out there to stay cold because it'll be that cold. And that is something that we may have to do as far as the food goes so we don't lose anything, because food is so expensive. That's what I worry about, because it is so expensive. I know, Gracie. I'm glad it's Friday too. I'm so glad. Yes, Primo. The ingredients are so random: a cauliflower, an apple, and a stick of gum. It's like, what do you know what always amazes me though, with all the shows, Master Chef, all of those shows, what amazes me is that they make ice cream out of the randomest things, right? Like, oh, I'm making ice cream out of liver. I mean, I'm not even making this up. This is the craziness. And I'm like, huh? I mean, they make the craziest things, the craziest things. Iron Chef, not Master Chef, Iron Chef. I love Iron Chef. I love the original Iron Chef and the American version of Iron Chef. I love Iron Chef. Love that show. So, yeah. Ah. But it is so random. Primo is right. And on Iron Chef, you never know what the ingredient they're going to give you. You never know. They'll come in and say, here's a cow's tongue, which there's a lot of people who eat tongue. There's a lot of things you can make, but there's so many people that are like, like me sitting, what are the 5 dishes I'm going to make with that? And then you have to make a dessert or something too. Like, what am I going to make dessert with that? So, there's that kind of thing. There's that kind of thing. And it's crazy. It's crazy. Bye, Gracie. I love you plenty, honey. Have an amazing weekend, my love. I don't know if I'll be here tomorrow. Hopefully, I will. And I'll see you. But if not, I'll see you the next time I'm here, sometime next week. But I love you, Gracie. I thank you for coming with both of your channels, Gracie. And I love you, honey. So, yes, it's very unique, right? Especially being tasked to brainstorm a dish within an allotted time, given to work, right? Given to work with a clock that's beating, and you got to beat that clock. And then you have to serve it to the judges, and they may not, they give you the critiques that they give you sometimes. I'm like, really though? I'm like, really though? You saw me over there sweating and doing the most, and this is what you're going to say about my dish that I've slaved over? Ah. So yeah. But I love those shows and I love watching. There's a young lady here on YouTube from Vancouver, Canada. Her and her husband, Tiffy Cooks. I love her channel. She has over 1 million subs. She's been doing it for years. She always includes her parents and her sister's husband, and everyone. They travel all over the globe. She has her own I think chili crunch and her own like dumplings and different things now, her own food. And but they eat everything and they go to Korea. She's from Taiwan initially, and but her parents are from Taiwan. I don't know if she was actually born in Taiwan or in Canada. I'm not sure. But they live in Canada. Her parents immigrated to Canada. And so, yeah, and her father passed away last year. So, all the places they go, when her father was alive, he was, I think, dealing with cancer. And so they took him on so many trips. Hello, Josh. So many trips. And it was so lovely to see. But she makes she makes some good food. But there's so many things that I would not eat. There's so many things that I just wouldn't eat. Korean food doesn't appeal to me like at all. It doesn't. There's so many things that I love, but so many things now maybe some of the dumplings and the broths and things, maybe some of the ramen, maybe the ramyun, but I don't know. I just don't know if I would like anything. Because every time I look at everything they make, I'm like, yeah, wouldn't I that's not something that I would eat. Now give me some wagyu and that and grill it up. I will have that all day, every day. BG, how you doing, my BG? How you living? How you feeling? How you living? Well, you always know I'm feeling amazing and I'm living large. Living large. Ah, so yes. But yeah, it just amazes me the things they do on Iron Chef. It amazes me. It amazes me. Morimoto, I love Morimoto. And seeing what he does, and then you have the American chefs, Bobby Flay and all of those. I just love to see what they do. Love to see what they do. Battle of the Bangers, Battle of the Bangers. Chilling as always. BD is chilling. Are you at work today, BD? Or are you off today? What's on your agenda today on this Friday? We're getting an ice storm here, BD. Getting an ice storm heading our way tomorrow, and it is coming. So yeah, so that's something that I got to work on doing things around here today to prepare. But right now it's 48 degrees, so that's not coming now. But tomorrow it's going to take a dip all the way down, and then we're going to get the ice storm. So yeah. So I'm not looking forward to it at all. Snowstorm is coming to your area too, Joshua. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. We're in the line of the ice. So if it was snow, that would be amazing. But we're in the line of ice. And with ice, you have power outages. So that's not a good thing. So I'm not looking forward to that. I'm praying that we don't get it as severely here on my area in Charlotte where I am, but we usually don't. But I think this side of town is going to get it. I think we're going to get it. So yeah, very interesting. It's very interesting. So yes, chilling as always. BD says just chilling, chilling, chilling. So yeah. So yeah, we've been here for an hour, everyone. We've been here for an hour. Let's see how long we could stay. Maybe another half hour. An hour and a half, because it's Friday. I cannot miss GH. I will not miss GH today. Although I could always watch it later, but I'm not going to miss it. Yes, it's Floating Stars, Primo, Pink Floating Stars. And they're on, I get a lot of the screensaver pages on YouTube, and this is one of my favorites. It's like an 8-hour long falling pink stars. So I love it. I love it. So yes. Yappy, there's Yappy. There's Yappy. And it matches Yappy. Yappy is sparkly and pink, and the stars are sparkly and pink. So I love it. I love it. So yeah, it is nice. It is nice. I wish that I could make these kind of things. I would love to. They do so well, on YouTube. People love them. It just brings joy. It just brings joy. And I love those screensavers. I love them. So yeah. So it is nice. How's work today, Primo? Friday. Hopefully it's not a busy day on Friday. And especially since you're off on the weekend. Hopefully that you don't have to do a lot because I'm sure there are people who work on the weekends to take care of things. Wifey watches GH at work on her phone. Yes, during break. I love it. You know, we used to have an app here, Primo, that was I can't think of the name of the app now, but when the decision was made to turn over Roe v. Wade, the app decided that they didn't want to so in solidarity they took the app off. And I loved that app because you were able to get all the channels. And I used to watch GH whenever I would leave the house to pick up Zoe or whatever, I would be watching my stories. Zoe used to get off at work at 2 then. And I would go and pick her up and have my story on. And now we can't. So now, you know, you can watch it on the app if you have a live app like Hulu Live or any of the live streaming apps, you can watch channels. I don't have the live apps like that. So if I miss it, I have a DVR that tapes it so I can watch it anytime, but I would have to watch it on Hulu tonight after 8 p.m. So yes, on Prime or Hulu, yes. So yeah, and if you have Hulu Live, you can stream it. If not, you have to watch the day before replay. So yeah. So I don't have the stream. I have Prime, but um Prime does have channels, but they don't have, or the Roku has channels too, but they're not updated as far as you're seeing something that's live right now. Some channels, yes, but not the local, not ABC, CBS, NBC. No, no, you got to pay for that. So you have to pay for those. So yeah, hey there, Uza. How are you doing, my love? How are you doing today? So yeah. Yes, the ice storm doesn't affect your power. I hope so too, Primo. I really do. But it's inevitable if the ice storm is coming that we will have power outages here because that freeze on the lines and they can't do anything about it. And sometimes it will weigh the lines down and everything. So it's inevitable. I've been through it here before. So I know the last ice storm that I remember, it happened and the power was out for some people for 5 days. Yeah. So I'm praying, Zoe and I know how to handle it. Zoe has not grown up on St. Croix, but she knows we've been there before. We've had some sticky situations where we have not had electricity for a couple of days. So, and in the hot summertime. So now it's winter. So we have lots of blankets and we will just stay warm, put socks on our feet, sweats and blankets. We will be fine. It'll be an adventure. So yeah, it'll be an adventure. You said there are only 2 people here? Okay. And what does that matter? You're here. So what difference does that make? I see 4 people looking in. I see 4 people. So yeah, we don't know how many people are watching, right? What you see is not always the truth of what goes on YouTube. There are lots of people watching and doing, but maybe only a few of them are in the live stream. Your school is going to close for 2 days, Saturday and Sunday. You get to rest. Yes, very good, Uza. I know your birthday is close. Your birthday is close on a Saturday. That's amazing, Primo. We have to talk about what time you're going to do your live stream and what time you're going to do it. I would love to pop into your live stream. What time are you going to go live? Hopefully, if it's early in the morning, hopefully I'll be able to be there. But Zoe works on Saturdays. Yeah, let me know. Let me know. So I'll have to take Zoe. So I may not be able to make it there initially, but I'll be able to catch it hopefully as long as you're, depending on how long you stay on, what time of day you go on. Because I don't want to miss that. Don't want to miss it. So yes. Yeah, let me know, Primo. let me know, honey. So, yes, I'm excited. I'm excited. It's a Saturday. So, hopefully, you and wifey got something good going on because I know she probably has to work that day unless she has planned to take that day off. And I know with her work situation and where she works, that is pretty much impossible because they don't want you to have off on the weekends. That I know because Zoe used to work there. So, I know. Yes, there's online and on comeback. The comeback is the students who come to school, and the online is for the ones who join online from home. Very good, Uzar. During the morning, okay. Yeah, so I'll see. Because you're an hour ahead of me. So if you're on early while I'm getting ready, then I can be there. I probably wouldn't be able to come on there with you. I would love to come on with you, but I'll be able to watch for sure, because I'll be getting ready to take Zoe to work. So yeah, you have to tell me so I can set an alarm so I can be up. Yes, yeah, because I told you I'm not going to miss that, and I do not want to miss it for your birthday. I do not want to miss it. There's my Nisi. And how are you doing, Nisi? Happy Friday. Hope you're doing good, honey. Yes, you're welcome, Primo. I will not miss that. I will not miss that. So, yeah, I will not miss. I will not miss. Oh, Primo, look what I got. Honey barbecue sun chips. They're really good. I don't know if they're my favorites, but they're good. I love my garden salsa. So, yes, Primo says, hello, Pretty. Pretty says, I'm doing good. Doing good. Yes, sun chips. Sun chips. Because I never knew that they had honey barbecue till you told me. Yes. So what you got going on today, DC? What is up with you today, my love? On this Friday, getting ready for work tonight? So, yes. Got a commercial. Got to watch the commercials. Of course, you can't see anything because of the glare. The glare. Yes, the garden salsa are unbeatable. Yes. Yes, I will argue and army this fact. I know those are Zoe and my fave. Zoe and my fave is garden salsa. Your boss said no work on Saturday or Sunday. All right. But you got to work tonight, though. Or is tonight considered Saturday? Or do you go in tonight? So, yes, that's good, Nisi. Good for you, my love. Zoe does have to go to work tomorrow. The ice storm will hit tomorrow afternoon. Zoe has to go to work. So I'm praying that the ice storm will not hit until she gets home from work tomorrow afternoon because they made it a shorter shift. So she's not working all night. She's not working past 8 p.m. So she'll be off maybe in the afternoon. I'm not sure. Depending as it stands right now, but you never know. No work tonight either. Okay. Yes. Well, good for you. So I hope you do some fun things tonight with the kiddies. Friday night, have some popcorn, watch some movies and stuff, do some dancing and partying and all kinds of things. Hope you do that. Hope you spend some time with kiddies. So yeah, but I am, going to try when I get off of here. I'm going to watch GH, and then I got to get my butt in the kitchen, and I've got to clean my refrigerator. I've got to do all of that before any power outages happen. So that is what I have going on. That is what I have going on today. So yes, I will not be near my phone or anything. I have got to get that done. I've put it off for so long. and the fridge is just awful. And I've got to throw so many things out and wipe it down and clean it really, really good. So, yeah, so that has to happen today before tomorrow. I can't wait. So yeah, because okay, you check the schedule and they said that the event that they are having got postponed. Okay, probably for weather too, because I believe it's coming all the way up the East Coast. I know New York is going to get it, and I'm sure DC is going to get it. So the weather is bad this weekend, and it is coming. It is coming. So I know it's hitting us tomorrow and Sunday, possibly holding over till Monday, and then it'll be moving out from us. But the cold weather will be here. It's going to get 10 degrees. Next Sunday will be 10 degrees here in Charlotte. It has been a few years since we've had that kind of cold. Since we've had that kind of cold, I'm not looking forward to that because, yeah, I'm not looking forward to that at all. My body doesn't react well to the cold weather, and my bones do not act well when it's cold. And it's hard for me to walk my knees when it's so cold in my back. So I'm not looking forward to that. No problem. What are you having for dinner today? I know, Primo. I am praying, Primo. Praying, 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 praying. Yes, Nisi. So yeah, it's not easy. It's not. And it hurts. I mean, when it's, I used to I didn't ask you anything, Siri. When my mother used to always say, she could tell the weather changes, and you can, with osteoarthritis and with the degenerative bone disease that I have in my back. Oh, I can tell because I will either have back spasms really, really bad, or my knees, the pain in my knees will just be intense. And no matter what I do, it's intense. Last night I could barely walk. It's intense. And then Zoe gets the pain too in her ankles. So the two of us are like the blind leading the blind around here. And it's hard for Zoe because she stands up on her feet all day. So it's so hard for her, you know? I know. I wish I was there too, Primo. I wish I was there too, honey. I really do. Yes. Your country too. Traditional curry. Mm-hmm. Curry pie hen with shrimp and rice. I love it, Uza. I like curry. Sometimes curry doesn't like me, but I like some curry things. I love curry chicken, curry goat. There's certain meats and things that I like curried, especially curry chicken. I love curry chicken. I love curry rice, but I don't eat a lot of it because sometimes it's too rich for my stomach. So I don't make a lot. I haven't made curry in a long time. I don't think that Zoe likes it, but I love the smell of it. I love the smell of it. So yes, mis puertas siempre están abiertas para la familia. Thank you, Primo. Yes. So yes, yes, yes. So yeah. Yep, curry chicken, my fave. Pretty, you laughing? You said laughing my ass off, Auntie. What did I say that was funny? Oh, you haven't made curry chicken? Yeah, I love curry chicken. I love it. And you have to really do it good. You got to cook the curry and do all that. But it doesn't agree with my stomach sometimes. It's a little too rich for my stomach. So it just depends on the curry too. And I like a curry that's not really too spicy. I like to add my own spice. I don't like one that's really, really hot. But yeah, I love curry. I love dal puri. I love my roti. So I love it. But it doesn't always love me. Yes, curry chicken. Love curry chicken. And Zoe does not like curry chicken, I don't think. So if I ever made it, it would be on a very small scale for myself. I would not make it for her. And I know she and my mother don't really. My mother used to love roti. I don't think Zoe has ever had a roti or dal, puri, or bus up shot, or none of that stuff. But I love it. Being an island girl, I love it. Oh, about Siri. Yeah, we didn't ask her. She always puts in her 2 cents, like, I didn't ask you, girl. Or as Zoe would say, Zoe would say, hush up, Cortana. Hush up, Cortana. We didn't ask you. Ah, didn't ask you, Siri. Didn't ask you. So, yeah. So, I'm going to, when I finish here, I'm going to go and relax for a minute, make me some lunch. And then after lunch, I got to get to stepping. I also have a prescription that I need to pick up at the pharmacy, but I'll do that tonight on my way to pick up Zoe. I'll either go before I pick up Zoe or after, but I will try to go before I pick her up. So I'll probably leave here a little early tonight, go to the pharmacy, pick up my prescriptions, and then go pick her up. So this way I don't have to do that tomorrow. And I could just take her to work and hopefully pray, everybody. We need a collective prayer circle that the storm will not start until after 5 p.m. tomorrow so I can pick my daughter up and bring her home. Because if the storm starts, they're claiming that the warnings start at 1 p.m. And I'm praying that it doesn't start at 1. Yes, you like roti too? Roti is so good. I know the last time you had one, me either. Nisi, I haven't had roti in a long time. Gonna pick up some Little Caesars tonight. Pizza. Yes. Wifey has a taste for pizza. So you'll stop there as you head home after work. What kind of pizza, Primo? What kind are you getting? Just plain cheese or something? Because I don't know. You all don't eat pepperoni, do you? Because I know pepperoni is pork, and I know they don't have turkey pepperoni. I know you're not getting sausage, which are my favorite toppings. Pepperoni and sausage. That's what I like. Just cheese? Okay. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I know that. I know you don't eat pork. Yeah, just cheese. Yeah. Ja Rastafari. No pork in the place. No pork in the building. Although a true Ja Rastafari does not eat any of that. And not even cheese. A true Rastafari is having a yamapat. You having a yamapat tonight? Yamapat. With some provisions. Some provisions and some rice. That's what you're having. That's what you're having, a yamapat. Your grandma used to cook for me my favorite foods and curry, like patin or chicken curry, and also peas with rice. Yes, Uza, that's so precious. I know grandmas always make good things. Yes, Ja Rastafari. You don't know. Yes, you don't know. Yes. Haile Selassie says no. No. Having a yamba pot. That's what you're doing. That's what we're doing. With some provisions, some yuca, and some green banana. And we're boiling it up with some rice and ting. That's what we're having. You just connected with Uza. Very nice, Nisi. Yes, your grandma's over 70 years old, but she still looks young, like Auntie Lexi. Well, of course, 70 is not old. Of course, she looks young and beautiful. I'm sure she's amazing. Yes. You're as old as you feel. You know, I have aches and pains, but I feel like I'm 25. Yes. Yep. 70 is young, honey. 70 is the new 50. What you talking about? Grandpa, is it? Oh, Grandpa. Yeah, Grandpa's over 90. God bless him. That's a blessing. That is a blessing. Yes, indeed. That's a blessing. I love it. So, yes. Yep. Stewed conch, yes, and chicken. One of St. Croix's best, Primo, of course. I love stewed conch. I love of course, I love saltfish, but I love conch. Yes, I do. I love it. And most people don't know how to say it. It's not conch. You do not pronounce the CH. I was watching somebody the other day and they were from the islands, right? And they were like, oh yeah, the conch. And I'm like, excuse me? It's not conch, it's conch. Konk, right? If you can't understand that, it's not conch, it's conch. Yes, St. Croix in Jamaica. Yes, we do have callaloo, but different callaloo, primo. I love my callaloo. I love the callaloo from the islands, from St. Croix. I love that callaloo. I like mine though with pork, but the one with seafood is delicious. And I got to have me some fungi. Some fungi. Yes, love it. I love it. They do butcher the names. They do, primos, like ay ay ay. Like ay ay ay. They butcher everything. It's like, oh yo yo. You know, when I watch the American people who have the shows, the cooking shows, and they go to St. Croix, it's like there's this one, what's his name? He does Bizarre Foods. He went to St. Croix, right? And he did his whole show from St. Croix, and he butchered everything. The names, he butchered it all. And that show was so good to see St. Croix and see my home and see the Louette's farm with the cows and the butchers and everything there. But he totally tore up those names. He couldn't say Louette's. The Louette's family, he couldn't say Louette's. He was saying Layways or Laywettes or something. And I'm like, why don't they tell him that's not it? That's not it. If your sisters and you said it like that, your mom, I know, your mom would be like, what? Like what? Uza says, I wish I was kind to my grandpa when I was young. I didn't love grandpa when I was young. I regret it. Well, you know, it's always time to make it up, Uza. Always time to make up to grandpa, honey. Show grandpa some love right now and apologize and say, grandpa, I'm sorry. You know, that's it. You know, your grandfather would be very, I'm sure, loving, and I'm sure he loves you. So you just have to say, you know, forgive me, grandpa, I'm sorry. I didn't honor you and cherish you like I should have. We need to cherish our elders. We need to cherish them. We do. We do need to cherish them. So yes. But yes, primo. But the names that they butcher, it's like, woo, like what? Like what? Really? Really? Ah, so yeah. But yeah, this afternoon is going to be nice. You know, it was raining earlier. I think the rain has stopped now, but I know the rain will continue tonight. And then tomorrow, I think when we leave in the morning, it will be raining. But then that's why we're going to have the ice, because the temperature is going to drop drastically and we're going to get that ice forming, you know, because of the rain. If we were having snow, and it's a different quadrant for each place. So like this cold front is pushing through. There's snow, there's rain, there's snow, and there's ice, and we're in the middle where the ice, in the path of the ice. So yes. Okay, primo, I love you. Have an amazing, amazing, amazing rest of your day. Yes, I'm ending soon. I will be ending in 2 minutes. And take care. You know, we'll talk later for sure. And yeah, so take care, honey. Have a safe weekend yes, safe weekend and remaining Friday. Most definitely, I will. And I thank you. Gracias. I will be very careful. Yes. Primo says, take care, everyone. And Uzar, you have an amazing weekend. And Pretty Heart and everybody who is here in the chat, I appreciate you and I thank you for always coming here. You know, because as you know, as I say all the time, I love you plenty. I see you, each and every one of you. I see you. And I'm so proud of you and proud of us as a community. I thank you. I wouldn't be here without you. Wouldn't be here without you. So I'm so grateful to everyone. So grateful. I thank you for the likes and the support and watching and subscribing and all the things. All the things. I thank you so much. So much. So yes. So we will be getting ready to go in about 30 seconds. I needed to get to that 1.5 hour mark. And then Yappy and Lexi, we out. But I'll be back tomorrow for a little bit of time tomorrow. I will be here before anything happens. So I'll definitely be here tomorrow. Hopefully tomorrow I could go vertical on my phone tomorrow. So hopefully we can do that. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. So we need to do a vertical live stream. We have to do it. All right, everybody. I love you. Plenty, plenty, plenty. Deuces.